specifically for the YouTube upload, I am putting this part at the beginning of it, okay? You guys never hear me say the words, please subscribe or like the videos, etc. But something I've started to realize is it is very important for me to acknowledge those things because people can simply forget. It's very easy to forget to like a video. It's easy to forget to subscribe. But here's the thing. If I'm giving you some form of guidance, those little things to you are humongous to me. If a reading you are listening to, watching from me, is resonating, helping you, that's the only reason I would want you to like it. I don't want you to just like a video to just like it. But if you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Currently, at the time of me uploading this, it looks about 60% of you that watch me are subscribed and 30% of you that watch me aren't subscribed. And those likes and those subscriptions go miles for me. I would more than appreciate you guys going ahead and doing those two things, and also turn on your notifications to know when I go live and when the new videos are being posted. It looks like you've been waiting for somebody to respond back to you, and at this point you are wanting to know, should you let the connection go? This is not the first time this person has wrapped themselves around your life and then unraveled themselves almost even faster than entering. This individual does have a young-minded energy to them. I am not saying that they're this completely immature person who's selfish, etc. This individual has reached out to you at times for a validation that they're making the right choices. You see, they have you on a high pedestal in their mind. And that actually affects why they do ghost you. This is not an excuse. This is understandings. You've never been a person that cares about superficial things. You care about the heart. You care about the soul. And that's why you've given this person so many different chances. Your energy, it's not angry. It's not upset. It's not insecure. It's not even disappointed. It's more like I saw this coming. You were just about to start really opening up again to this individual. And they ghosted you. But this is divine intervention, you see. Spirit felt there's just a lot of distraction and avoidant tendencies and not talking about what they actually put you through. Then you cannot give them that space to be in your life. It will mess with your law of attraction. Should you let this go? The goal of surrender is transcendence. Our greater destiny is total freedom. Make a decision that freedom is more desirable than having a negative feeling. Yes, you should let this go. This connection will be something that wraps around because there is a very big difference in your soul's lives, okay? No matter if you're older than them or they're older than you in this lifetime, you have way many more lives than them. They are in what I would consider almost their teenage years when it comes to reincarnation. Okay, you've been here light years. They've been here thousands of years. There's a lot for them to learn. Your connection absolutely is real, but we have connections with a lot of different people. Your heart stopped looking for love is what I'm hearing. You're like, I'm deleting the... If you had the apps, you're like, I'm deleting the apps. If you've been going out on dates, I see you being like, I'm just... Right now, Spirit must be doing some pretty big divine intervention because I'm not finding myself vibing with anybody. Why is that? Right now, this person, their chains are weighing down. Go with me here. Entertaining, allowing this person to enter back into your life is going to mess with your law of attraction and love. For some of you here, this may be necessary, but some of you, it may not, what I'm about to say. You don't have to go to the intensity of blocking and acting like this person never existed. We're not saying to do that. What we are saying, though, is breaking down a wall, letting them have access again to your heart is not on the table. Being friends, and not even best friends at that, just cordial to no communication is really what is suggested in this connection. Collective taste resonates. Every time this person feels tight and like they're being pressured and they just need some validation that they made the right decision, you are somebody that comes to their mind. That is a compliment and a slap in the face at the same time. It is not a reflection of you, it is a reflection of them. With that being said, though, like, you guys, you have a purpose in each other's life. I see you being with this one made you really figure out and see, like, a lot of your own self-destructive tendencies, but also the immaturity within yourself you still didn't really know you had regarding relationships and confidence and trusting your intuition. This person helped you navigate through a lot of negative feelings. Just as fast as it went good, it slipped into this runner-chaser dynamic. What Spirit wants you to understand with letting this connection go, you're going to be able to actually bring in somebody that's a helping hand for you too, not you just always giving. You see, if you're a leader in this existence, if you are a healer, a spiritual healer, you need to have somebody partnered with you that is also that strong. Not the same of you. They don't have to be exactly the same as you. They don't even have to be somebody that's in line with your same spiritual views, but their inner soul, their power, and how they treat others, and what they expect of themselves. Those frequencies, those standards, those morals. It's in another person for you. Let's go ahead and give you some motivation to go ahead and say, you know what, no matter if this person responds to me this time or not, or I know they'll respond to me, it's just going to take a long time. The really only thing that matters is what I do. Am I going to allow that cycle repeat? Am I going to respond back? Or am I going to let this be closure? For negativity to apply to our life, we must first subscribe to it, and secondly, give it the energy of belief. If we have the power to make negativity manifest in our life, obviously our mind also has the power to make its converse come true. We are only subject to the negative thought or belief if we consciously say that applies to us. This type of relationship, this type of dynamic, and you having to have patience for this type of partner, you don't have to accept. It does not mean they're a bad person. It does not mean you gave up, you let go. You understood this is friction. This relationship will cause my law of attraction restriction, not abundance. There is another person meant for me out there. And I still wish this individual the best. This last card, to understand what you should focus on out of this reading. The basic role of the psychic universe is like attracts like. Let's take a quick breather from the reading to talk about something pretty epic with you guys. My next spiritual retreat, spiritual adventure is set up for September of this year in the Canada Rocky Mountains. The first spiritual camping retreat was extremely successful, but not only was it successful, it brought forever value to every single one of our lives. I am honored to state that currently, at the time of filming this, 3 people who joined the previous hiking adventure have already joined and signed up for this one. This trip, I am able to have up to 24 people. The trip beforehand was only up to 12. At the time of me filming this, I currently still have some of my early bird spots available, which is $210 off of the trip total. You only, at the time of booking, need to put a 25% down deposit on the trip to get your spot reserved. If you are somebody that's interested in a financing plan as well, you can see if you're qualified for a finance plan through a firm with Trova trip. Every single person that joins the trip is going to receive a one-on-one personal reading with yours truly in the Rocky Mountains of Canada. We will also have a tarot teachings lesson one of the nights surrounding the campfire after a great day full of hiking and making adventures. If you are interested in joining this adventure with us, the link to the trip is associated on my personal website. That is offprintmint.com. That is linked in all of my social media platforms. As soon as you click on my profile, the first page that loads up, you're going to see a button that says click here to join the Canada adventure. The trip site has all of the details regarding the activities of this trip, including the hiking spots, the Nordic spa, the mountains, the restaurants, etc. Go ahead and claim your spot today while the early bird spots are still available. And not only is that the only discount we have right now, guys, guess what? I have one coupon for an additional $200 off your trip. That means if you use the coupon and claim your spot before all of the early bird spots are gone, you're getting $410 off of this trip. That is a lot of money. That's basically a plane ticket to half of a plane ticket, depending on where you're coming from. I'm going to put the coupon code up here. There's only one available, guys. So if you want to go get this code, I suggest you try it now. All right, it's time to get back into our reading. And as so, love promotes love. So that person who has let go of a lot of inner negativity is surrounded by loving thoughts, loving events, loving people, and loving pets. You are still sending them love and belief that they can be the highest version of themselves. You are still sending unconditional faith that they can be the highest version of themselves. You are understanding if I stay in their life, I am hindering their own growth. You understand if I have to set healthy boundaries and not talk to this person for a while or never talk to them again, depending on your circumstances, that is true love. Not being in love with somebody, just loving a soul. With that being said, romantic love is transpiring in 2025 for you. Ain't no doubt about that. Right now, you have a lot of other things to be appreciative and focus on. Spend time with your family, your loved ones. Protect and cleanse these sacred connections and spaces. And with your spiritual abilities heightening, that's going to come with a whole different type of fear, paranoia, parasite that tries to cling itself. And the ones you need in your life, you allow yourself to set your healthy boundaries with this connection and other connections that vibrate in a similar to the same frequency as this connection, no matter if those are love, family, other romantic partners, etc. You are going to increase your timeline. You will actually have the space to allow in these new opportunities, to allow in the love that's going to give you the balance give and take, the partner that sees you as an equal, the partner that has themselves enough to have you, the partner that doesn't need you to be perfect and you don't expect them to be either. But you're real. You've learned. You've grown. You're willing to admit when you're wrong. Now that we have entered Aries season, you're going to feel a lot more of a pickup in your energy. You may have felt very lethargic. You may have gone through quite a bit of paranoia, fear, anxiety in the month of March. Pisces season was a storm this year for a lot of people. If you're still here watching this part of this reading, you have no idea how close you really truly are to that divine love. You're not somebody who's meant to be alone. Pisces season helped cleanse away the emotions, the feelings, and the hidden motives that were still somewhat controlling your own thoughts, actions, and feelings. Aries season is about seeing all of that space you now have. What is to be added, not even replaced, advanced in those positions, in those spots of your brain, your existence, your abilities, your powers, your sentientness, your friends, even the clutter in your house. The way you have rearranged things in all planes of existence, it's go time for an Aries season. Acknowledge your pain, acknowledge your fears, acknowledge where they stem from, but don't let them consume you. Make a promise to yourself for this Aries season that you are going to heal your fear in others with love, with redemption, with second chances, but still setting healthy boundaries. As we consistently let go of resisting our fears and allow them to be surrendered, the energy that was tied up in the fear is relinquished and now becomes available to shine forth as the energy of love. That's how we transmute any energy that's sent your way into love, light, and positivity. That's what I got for y'all today. If you're interested in a personal reading with yours truly, go to offprintmint.com. That is linked in all of my social media platforms. And while you're there, if you're interested in checking out my other available services, you should. And I do currently have the Boxer's Oracle cards in stock. On my website, just click the online store section and you'll be able to get your own. That's what I got for y'all today. See you when I see you. Let's get it.